right there.
Damn.
We're going all live. We are live. Now I found there's Mike the Bear fan. There's the Detroit Lion News. There's NFC North main event. Is that everything? Do I got everybody? All right. What do we got? There we go. NFC North open mic. There we go. The changes are set, and we are now live in those other spots, right? Boom, boom, and boom. Yes. All right. Do, 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 do. You see, I even got the promo picture right here. Doing some last minute seconds right here.
Jimmy G's a good looking dude, ain't he? Gee whiz. That perfect jawline. Look at all that hair. God, I'm jealous.
Come on, man.
He's going to look really good.
You got crumpled. A good jawline.
He's going to look really good crumpled all up on Ford Field tonight.
Oh, Jimmy G, yeah. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it's hard. Okay, how about that?
I heard I heard when they announced Jimmy G was going to Vegas.
Look at that jawline on main event Mike. Look at that. Perfectly cut. The mustache and the goatee right in there.
I heard the girls at the Mustang Ranch brothel offered him freebies for his entire tenure as a Raider.
You said the Mustache Ranch. Where the hell's that at?
The Mustang Ranch in Las Vegas, like a brothel.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else.
The Mustache Ranch is in Chicago.
Yep. I think Tom Selleck owns that one.
Yeah, in the Mustache Mansion. You know who their favorite team is there? The Bears. Oh, Kirk Cousins.
That's too bad, man.
It is.
Let's get this countdown going. I don't do as much.
I called it this morning. Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy to the Vikings.
Colt McCoy to the Vikings.
I called it.
Did that happen?
Not yet.
Oh. There you go. The King of Sting. That's where we're ready. We're ready to hit this. I'm inviting Mike the Bear fans, guys, right now.
La Porta.
Look at that right there. There you go. It's that time right there. Put what team you represent into the comments right there. Probably mostly Lions fans since everybody else is in witness protection. But we're going to do this couch thing tonight. Good morning, or good evening, John Kepler. I'll do it like this. Here's the YouTube link. I'm putting the YouTube link into the comments right now.
You said good morning. Want that one-handed interception. Whoop. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You said good morning out of habit.
I did. This is your show, Mike. Go ahead and take it before I destroy it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the NFC North Open Mic. It is I, Main Event Mike, your host. I'm joined here by the maestro, Russell Wayne, and we are here on a shortened version because you know what? The Detroit Lions play on Monday Night Football, folks. We started this show a few years ago, 7 o'clock on Mondays. We didn't really think it'd be a conflict with any Lions games because the Lions don't play on Monday night usually. But tonight, prime time, under the lights against the Las Vegas Raiders, the Detroit Lions, a 7.5-point favorite. Russ, what are you looking for out of the Lions tonight?
Well, I am looking for them to control the game. I'm looking for our guys that got dominated on the line of scrimmage last week on both sides of the ball to come in and have a big game. And even in reserve, some of these guys, I think they're going to bring a physical brand of football tonight. And yeah, I'm nervous for it because they should win this game. And anytime I think they should win this game, it makes me nervous.
Right. And the Las Vegas Raiders are going to be hungry. They're coming off a terrible loss to the Chicago Bears, 30-12, where they mustered only 235 yards of offense in that game, only 39 yards total rushing. So they're going to be pissed off. And to help that, they get Jimmy Garoppolo back under center tonight after being out for a couple of games with a back injury. So they're going to be hungry, coming off some loss. There's a lot of rumblings in the league that Josh McDaniels on the hot seat out there. The team kind of stinks right now. They need this game to bounce back, but I don't think that they need it just like the Detroit Lions need it to bounce back after getting smoked by the Baltimore Ravens last week, 38-6. I'm not saying this is a must win, Russ, for the Lions, because they still have a nice one-game cushion right there in the division, but also Kirk Cousins going down now in Minnesota. Bears, Fields, Packers love. It's kind of not great right now. This division is open for the Lions to take, and they need this win going into the bye. Get some people healthy. I don't care if it's by 300 or 1 point. They need to win tonight. What do you think of that?
I mean, I think that's a great call right there. I mean, you don't need to win the game to win the division, but you need the game for the outside to look at you as a legitimate contender. You do need that for your stamp of legitimacy because you need this game after getting beat last week. You need to show the world that you can bounce back after bad losses and play good football. So I think that's what's on the line right there. And I want to acknowledge this from Bear Down Mike right here. He said he's in the hospital with his daughter, and we want to throw some prayers out there to you, my brother. Like family is so much bigger than football. We stress that more all the time when we're on here. So prayers out to you, my brother. I mean, I'm thank you for letting us know. And Chad's got some prayers out there for you because, and I'm sure we have some more down in here, but I wanted to acknowledge that.
Absolutely. I hope everything works out all right, Mike. And I'm glad you dropped us a line so we don't, run you through the mud for ghosting us tonight. So best of luck with that for sure. Oh, look we got more Lions fans. See, Lions fans were classy.
Yeah. I mean, we're not used to winning, so it's like we don't know what to do.
Right. So we're going to start this show like we start every show, and that is the segment we like to call Roast Posts. And our first roast post comes from Tom Novans, and this post is brought to you by the Tom Novans Corporation. No shitty post goes unaudited at the Tom Novans Corporation. He's using a John Dorn line here. Fool's Gold Packers exposed, fall to 2-5. Jake Phillips says Packers versus refs.
Well, but look at the comment under there. This is how classy the Packer fans are. As a consolation prize, I mean, Cousins being injured for the season with an Achilles. I'm glad that you think that that's a prize that one of the guys is injured right there. But We'll move on from that one right there. Hey, you guys okay?
Oh, I didn't get to see this. Sometimes you spring them on me.
I got a bunch of them
it.
in here. I win. I couldn't help but notice. Like I switched it, Mike, because you drove all of the people out of here because you were too hard on them, and now we have to consider their feelings and everything. So this has changed to the couch sessions. So we are going to take your feelings into consideration, Packer fans, and I don't want to yell at anybody or do anything like that. So we want to be able to have a community of, sharing and giving. So and this brings that to the point of the other one right there. I remember when the Vikings fans laughed when Rodgers broke his collarbones against Minnesota. Get well soon, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a little classy move there. I think Kenny is a Packer fan. What else we got? Ted Rootko says Kevin Niedermeyer. So CJ Stroud isn't killing it. Mahomes didn't kill it. Levis, Ritter, Bryce. Hell, Jared Goff killed it. Love just sucks.
Love stinks.
Oh, good.
Michael Wally says, hey, Vikings fans, Colin Kaepernick is available. Ooh.
It's my quarterback.
That we're going to get to that one in just a minute, is what are the Vikings going to do at quarterback? Ryan Bunch, he's a Roast Post legend and a Packer fan. The Green Bay Packers are number one penalized team in the NFL, averaging 7.43 penalties per game, by far the highest average in Matt LaFleur era. The Packers are top 5 for offensive holding, false start, and delay of game, and and top 10 for total pre-snap and unnecessary roughness infractions. And then it's ended with a go Pack go.
Go Pack go.
Yeah, keep going. This totally explains the Lions game today. I love this one. My old friend Crystal Payne Krupa. This totally let's see who you really are.
Oh my gosh, it's Michigan State.
Michigan State infiltrated the Lions team.
Scotty
Reno.
What's up, Scotty? I was over at Scotty's house today. He was helping us out, man. I'm sorry I had to leave early, brother, but I figured we'd get your roast post in here right there. We don't want to see this.
Madden 24, Taylor Swift on the cover. Hey, they'll probably sell more than they ever did.
And now this one, you got to explain why this one's important, because this one's our largest post that we've ever put out. We got to give Bill credit.
Bill Crabtree in One Pride Nation. I'm not sure if he stole this from me or if I stole it from him, but either way, you're the roast post today, Bill. And this was a knee-jerk reaction, of course, to after the Ravens lost. So many Lions fans were just, oh man, same old us. Just when I was getting excited. I mean, everyone jumping off the bandwagon. Lions expected to be without up to half of their fan base, with various knee and ankle injuries that were sustained while jumping off of the bandwagon. And this is my favorite part. They're all listed as week to week, depending on the game results. Nice. And that was a very successful post for us.
And this next one isn't, but I'm trying to give it another shot here for you.
They don't all work, Russ. Okay.
But you gotta sing it. You have to help them understand
I thought this would be gold. Okay. And after 24 hours, it had 18 likes, and that is not gold. Okay. Maybe I'm just too old to get love is as bad as Fields. But I can tell you that it was shared. This post was shared like 10 times in the first 24 hours. So more people shared it than liked it.
And that's probably fair right there. Oh, wait a minute. Is this true?
This is Jair Alexander at his post-game press conference. He got toasted by Jordan Addison.
Oh man, that's too bad. All right. But
our good friend Detroit Jesus, Melvin Griffin. The Packers are absolutely terrible, and it's hilarious. P.S. Watson is a bust. And now this is our good friend.
What we thought they were.
This is our good friend Melvin Griffin, okay? And so I can tell you unequivocally, without any question, that he does not look anything like that avatar. I love this one here. I love this one. I absolutely love this one. Before you read the words, you have to look at the haircut. There is a rumor that Ben Roethlisberger met with the Vikings today. Okay, this is I confirmed this, but with another source that I confirmed that it's a rumor, but it's not just one guy making a meme. Okay, I did confirm that. There's a rumor that Ben Roethlisberger met with the Vikings today at 41 years old, and I don't know where they got this picture with that haircut. If he signs with Minnesota, he would be the captain of the most explosive offense in the league at age 41. But Russ, what you missed is the comment at the bottom under it. The whole reason I sent this to you is because of the comment that was directly under it.
Okay. What did the comment say?
It says, well, the meme says he would be the captain of the most explosive offense. And the comment said, well, he's one shaved beard away from being the commander of the greatest military force the world ever seen. Saying that he looked like Hitler. Bringing Jimmy G back because the Raiders beat the Packers the last time the Jimmy G was on the field.
Yeah, they had to pay homage to him, and I don't know. We don't want to be paying homage to him tonight. I mean,
we got Packer driven. Roasting the Lions here, an actual good team against the Lions. I guess Kansas City doesn't count as an actual good team.
Yeah, but we could get asked.
I love this one.
I don't remember. Was this from last week or did I put it in twice? But I don't care if I did.
I'll tell you what I'd do with the number 1 and number 2 picks in the draft, man. 2 busts at the same time, man. Woo! That's from the C&G podcast. Our good buddies over there at the C&G.
Oh God. Okay. That's what we got here. I think the other one was from last week. I could throw it back up. I'm pretty sure that
we trailer kiffed. And that's going to do it for this segment that we like to call Roast Posts. If you want to get your Roast Post in, go over to our group. It's Detroit Lions Main Event, MANE, and check out all the Roast Posts over there in our group, or you can go right to our page, Detroit Lions Villain Squad on Facebook. What's next, Russ?
Excellent. Well, I wanted to review this game. I'm going to go into these comments right here, and I'm also going to throw the link so you guys can join the show if you want to. This is going to be a shorter show though, so if you do jump on, we are jumping off of this thing here in a minute, but I wanted to really go over implications of what has happened this week. I mean, there's a couple of things. If you're out there and you have any trade dream scenarios that you would like to throw in there. All right, we got Chad and Steve Israel right here. So welcome to the program, Chad, my good friend. He's not my little friend, it's my big ass friend, Chad.
Welcome to the program, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm homeless as normal. I'm in my homeless shelter looking for Bigfoot.
And Steve Israel. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Steve. We got a Packer fan and a Lion fan on here tonight. We're going to talk about the Raiders coming into Ford Field. Is this a bigger game for the Raiders or for the Lions, Chad?
I think it's a bigger game for the Raiders because if they lose this, I think they, like you said, they may start dumping.
Right, and Josh McDaniel might be the first one to dump. I think this is also a bigger game for the Raiders. Steve, what do you think? Bigger game for the Raiders or the Lions?
Oh, Raiders, definitely.
Yeah, trying to keep pace over there in the AFC West.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost to the Bears. Okay, they beat the Packers. The Lions need to take this game. Otherwise, the Raiders are going to salvage a winning record against the NFC North. The line is 7.5, Detroit minus. So, Steve, do you think Lions cover the 7.5?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
No,
it's going to be closer than that.
Yeah.
I like that call when you consider the injuries the Lions have on the offensive line. Jimmy G coming back. You got Max Crosby over there. You got some good players over there on that side of the ball on the defense for Las Vegas. They've been exposed a bit this year, but I know Max Crosby's trying to come into Detroit and get right. Chad, do you like the Lions -7.5?
Come on, man. We got the 12th man, the most powerful 12th man in the NFL right now. And I see double digits. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 14-point or more win.
Blow them out, eh? All right. Well, our panel is a bit split here, with Steve thinking take the points and Chad thinks, nah, we're going to beat them by double digits. I'd like to welcome to the program now John Kapler, who is wearing a Christmas hat in October, which, my friend, is against the law. You can't rush the damn holiday. You must not have kids if you're ready for Christmas to come that early. How are you?
What's my name?
What's that?
Guy. I'm always doing bad things, baby.
Oh, he's the bad guy. Welcome to the show, the bad guy. Take a look at the bad guy. John Kapler. John, what do you think? Bigger game for the Raiders or for the Lions?
For the Lions, of course. We win this. Mm-hmm. We're right up there. We lose this. We're not number 2 in the NFC.
But they are who we
need
thought
to
they
win
were.
This.
And that would be number 2 behind Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
But actually, John, by virtue of losing to the Seattle Seahawks, we could not do better than 3.
Really?
Yeah, because they have the same record and they beat us. But I see what you're saying. Going into
in the long run. In the long run, down that road.
Going into the bye at 6-2 would be awesome. John, when you looked at the schedule at the beginning of the year, do you think the Lions would be 6-2 at the bye?
No. I figured we'd have at least one more loss, just with random stuff happening. But playoffs? I'll take it.
Right on. Chad, did you see 6-2 coming if the Lions win tonight?
No, I had them losing to KC, I had them losing to Seattle, and I had them losing to Green Bay and winning the rest up to the night.
So
I had them beating the Ravens.
Okay, and you did have 3 losses going into the bye then.
Yes, sir.
Very cool. And Steve, you're a Packer fan, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yep. That's all right.
I'm sorry.
I still love you guys.
Let's talk about your team for a minute here. Next week you get the Rams in Lambeau. They just coming off a drubbing from the Cowboys. What do you think? Green Bay going to get right next week against the Rams?
I would hope.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're in Lambeau. The pressure's on this team. If you lose one more, I mean, it could be tank time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, exactly.
Do you are you ready to give up on Jordan Love?
No.
Do you think, in the words of Pat Benatar, that Love is as bad as Fields?
No.
Not as bad as Justin Fields?
Nope.
Acknowledge me.
These one-word answers make Steve an awesome guest, Russ. I want you to know how awesome.
Is that because he is worse than Justin Fields?
Well, no, like I said, I'm not going to put all the blame on Love. This whole team has to get it together.
Yeah, we just saw that they're the most penalized team in the league.
Right. I mean, that's like every time like something good happens, false start, holding, or whatever, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Right. Having troubles on the defensive side of the ball also. It looked like Jordan Addison was abusing Jair Alexander in that game on Sunday. Do you have any explanation what's going on with these guys? They're playing down to their competition. Yeah. And I realize their quarterback's not experienced, but they don't even look competitive in some areas.
I right now don't believe that they do not believe in themselves.
Okay. Frankly, and that's got to be coaching then, right? That's the coach's fault.
Right.
Okay.
That's the Osborne take. You got to believe in yourself or no one will believe in you.
Right.
There you go.
I mean, I don't know. I don't believe Love believes in himself yet. I mean, this is a young team. No excuse. This is a young team.
I mean, so are we.
And I just feel that there has to be a big spark somewhere.
Yeah, I've been seeing that narrative a lot by Packer fans. They are the youngest team in the NFL, and I think that does carry some weight to it. as far as, certain situations, you need experience in this league to overcome some of the challenges. And the Packers just, they don't have the veteran presence on either side of the ball it seems like to know what to do when you get a lead or know what to do when you get behind, how you've got to play. And they just seem to be missing on all cylinders. We knew this was going to be a rebuild. Some of us knew this was going to be a growing pains experience for the Green Bay Packers. But as the weeks continue to pile on, you expect that they're going to beat teams like Denver, right? And you expect that they would be more competitive than they are now. And I think it's very, very mysterious. I want to talk about now Kirk Cousins leaving this division. And it's not even fair to say, well, who's the next best quarterback in the division now besides Jared Goff? But with Kirk Cousins gone, do you see any remedy for this Vikings team? They're sitting at 4-4. Chad, I'm going to start with you. What can the Vikings do to try to pull out this season?
I don't see their rookie quarterback being the answer to pull it out. I see because they need capital to rebuild. We already knew that when they went in last year all in and went into cap hell. They need to just take the rest of the season off, tank, be competitive, keep their fans happy, get some draft picks, maybe pick up some free agents, build some cap space to get the free agents. Honestly, they're done. Without Cousins, they're done.
He's been carrying that team. That's what we've been saying all year long.
Oh, yeah.
John Kapler, you have anything to add to that about Minnesota? I think they should go get Colt McCoy.
That would be smart. Colt McCoy is definitely a good veteran to have, but just
a great name,
try and stick it out. Stick it out. Do what you can do. Fight. I mean that's what Lions fans always say. Fight it out. So why shouldn't the Vikings fight it out? Scrap, claw, do what you can do.
Right. It would be a lot easier if their GM hadn't shipped half their best defensive players out prior to the season. So be a lot. Are you excited for the game tonight, John? Lions on Monday Night Football.
Oh, of course I am. I mean, come on. Devil's Night, Raiders, Lions. Oh, throwback to way back when. Bo and Barry. Oh, this is the 2023 version, baby.
In the D. Hey, a real question that means we're about to wrap it up here, guys. So I want to ask a question that means absolutely nothing. We'll start with you, John. These stupid alternate helmets in these gray uniforms they're wearing tonight, if they come out and get smoked by the Raiders, are you in favor of putting them underground and never seeing them again?
If we get smoked, here's the game plan. We wear those helmets and we bring back the black jerseys. And we wreck the league.
I love that. The black jerseys with that helmet would look dope. I love that. Chad, what do you think? If we win in these jerseys tonight, do we bring them back? Or if we get smoked in them, should we never see them again? I'm a superstitious guy, so this means something to me. I'm of the mind, if we lose bad, put those damn things out of here and never bring them back. I hate that old lion logo anyway. What do you think?
Aren't we only allowed to wear them like once a season anyway?
Well, we're going to wear them twice. I think we're going to wear them against Denver too.
Also. I'm not worried about losing tonight. That's what I think. And I think you being negative Nancy and that's not fine.
That's not helping.
We're gonna stop them, guys. We're gonna stop the Raiders.
All Mike, what about you? I gotta ask you, Mike, what happens if they go in and they curb stomp the Raiders in these uniforms and it looks all sweet and everything? Are you gonna buy into them and be like, dude, they should wear them every time?
I'm a bandwagon jumper. Of course I will. That's exactly what I'll do. I'll go out and buy that ugly ass Lincoln Mercury logo they got going with that lion that looks like it was drawn by a second grader.
Oh, wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Let's get Bear Down Mike in here before you do that.
Oh, Bear Down.
Bear Down Mike, welcome to the show. We got to run because our team is relevant. Tell me, what's going on with you over there? Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just so many things to discuss about this team. With
Bears?
With the Bears.
Well, didn't I tell you they were going to get curb stomped by the Chargers? I told you. You should have been prepared for this.
We left points on the board.
Tyson Bagent had a passer rating of 62, Mike. What are you going to do now? Justin Fields sucks. Bagent sucks. What are you going to do? If it was me, I'd go with Bagent. I mean, I think Justin Fields is coming back next week. Do you think by everyone's for what I've heard, they're going to start Justin Fields? What's that?
He got ruled out.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Eberflus said today he's out.
If the Bears
has composure, man. I like looking at him. I mean, he stands in the pocket and he's composed.
The only thing I really like about him, he gets the ball quick and he goes through progressions really fast.
Right.
That's the only thing I like.
Which is something that Justin Fields doesn't do. Justin Fields doesn't go through progressions. He just runs.
Yeah.
Right. And Tyson Bagent looks like he can run also.
Yeah.
If needed. So he's got some mobility. He's a young guy. Where do you like it going from here? Are you think if the Bears lose, Mike, that Eberflus is out?
I think Eberflus is gone anyways.
Yeah,
I think he's gone anyways.
The Bears have never fired a coach in season. Do you think it happens this year?
It'll be the end of the season.
Holy cow. All right.
Yeah.
Chad, anything else to add before we sign off and go watch this Monday night game?
Yeah, the Bears want the first and second pick, so of course they're going to keep them there. There's something going around, and in the huddle and stuff like that I want your opinion on, because there's these crazy ass Packer and whatever fans saying the Lions are in a cap hell after they sign Amon-Ra and extend them. They're only going to have $19 million left next year, and I'm sitting here trying to tell them, no, these guys are signed through 2024. That extension will not take effect until 2025. And all these people are saying that we're only going to have like 18 million of cap space going into 2024. And it's driving me crazy.
Russ, can you explain that to him, please? Amon-Ra St. Brown, we could keep him another year without doing anything to his contract, but we're going to extend him because he's earned that. Russ, have you got any details that we can help Chad out with this?
Well, I know that the Lions have right around $78 million to work with to take care of these contracts. And you are correct that they don't have to do anything with Goff. He is signed through 2024. And I expect them to do deals with guys like Jonah Jackson, Derek Barnes, like Aleem McNeil. Like they're going to get a lot of these core pieces done from the first year. And I think Brad Holmes was handling the cap masterfully. So, it sounds to me like what you have is like, especially if you're talking to Packer fans, I don't even know what a Packer fan is. I haven't seen him in so long because their butt hurt keeps flowing through them over and over again. And they have no courage and they don't have the balls to come on this show and actually combat us. They only have the balls to run us through the mud during the off season, but now they have no courage. So any of those guys in that rogue group, that soft group that kicked us out, called NFC North the Huddle, they kicked us out because they didn't like us making fun of their team anymore. So let the butt hurt flow through you Packer fans, because you guys are soft. Your fan base is weak. You guys can't handle being on the bottom, and you're just going to have to deal with being there.
Right. Softest fan base ever. Real quick before we sign off, I want to kick it around. Hey, John Kapler, you got any free agents in mind you'd like to see the Lions? Oh, he's not here anymore. Chad, do you have any free agents in mind that you think you'd like to see the Lions take advantage of?
Just Sue. Honestly, just Sue. Because he's available. And he could come in. That's who else? Who else is out there as a free agent? Give me some names, Mike.
Anybody but him. How about that? Anybody but him.
He loves Dan Campbell. It's his favorite coach he's ever been around,
he's a chump.
But we can get him for probably $3 million.
Yeah. Hey, Steve is real. Anything that you think the Packers can do at the trade deadline to help their chances?
No.
Well, all right. Well,
there's no. I love you guys, man.
I want Danielle Hunter. I want Daniil Hunter.
Let's
Opposite
go.
of Aiden. I mean, come on.
Cap off.
I mean, I love the fact that we extended Rashawn Gary. I love that, but like I said, this is a whole team thing. Not one guy is going to be able to come in and solidify everything. That's just,
really Daniil opposite of Aiden. You got to be kidding me, right? Are you watching the games? Huh? I'm sick of seeing Aiden double teamed, and then when he gets away, have a spy there to block him too. If we had Daniil Hunter, that's not happening.
We're gonna buy the kneecap off.
We're in the bottom of the league in sacks, and we're in the top of the league in pressures. Okay, add Daniil.
Hey, Russ. What would it sound like if Dan Campbell and Porky Pig had a baby?
Oh no!
We're gonna buy the kneecap off.
Is that what it would be there?
Oh,
Heck, I even heard a rumor that the Vikings might trade for Ryan Tannehill.
wow! I didn't even think of that. I never even thought of that, Steve. That's a great call out. It looks like after the Will Levis debut, and they've got Malik Willis there to back him up. They've already traded their best defensive player, Kevin Byard. They just traded him to the Eagles. Why not get a little bit of draft capital? I mean, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensa, the GM for the Vikings, has already proven to be a sucker in trade deals. Why not? Tennessee's GM Rand Carthen could totally take advantage of Kwesi and the Vikings being quarterback needy right now, and they could ship Ryan Tannehill's underperforming broke ankle ass to Minnesota, and that could somehow salvage some sort of a season here for Minnesota. I mean, they're at 4-4. This is why I'm saying this. It's not like they're 2-5 or 2-6. They're 4-4, and they've got a sort of soft schedule. They played some brutal schedule for the first 5 games of the year this year.
And the other guy I heard was that, how you say his name, Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett
was the other one.
I like that. Isn't Jacoby, though, in where is he at? He's in he's in Washington. He's the backup to Sam Howell.
That's what I heard. Tannehill and Brissett, they might trade for, bring in.
Tannehill is still a more adequate quarterback than Fields or Love. No question.
I agree. I'd rather have Tannehill than either of those guys at this point. I'd rather have Colt McCoy than any of those guys. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But then again, I said Colt McCoy would be the best quarterback in the draft when he came out. So what the hell do I know? Hey, for the Maestro Russell Wayne and our panel of knucklehead experts, it's Main Event Mike saying thanks so much for joining us here. We're back.
Thanks, guys.
Every Monday night. Thank you for being on the show, guys. Every Monday at 7 p.m. we're here. And don't forget, 11 a.m. weekday mornings, and that includes tomorrow morning. We'll be broadcasting live on Facebook with NFC North Football Talk with Russell Wayne every weekday at 11 a.m. I'm Main Event Mike saying God bless each and every one of you. One pride. Go Lions.
It's not fair. They were so happy. It's not gonna be okay.
All right. Thank you so much for being part of the short broadcast. I appreciate that. I'm going to invite Woody back here. But we're just talking. This is what we call the nightcap right here.
It's a night jam.
Yeah. It's kind of like the nightcap. Gonna cool down the stream right here. and let everybody know that if you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate that. But right here and right now, I would like to put the YouTube stream into the comments. So if you have a chance, you can go over to that.
Is Woody in the back?
Yeah, he is.
Is that him making noise? I can't hear.
Yeah, he is.
Is he trying to talk? His audio?
Yeah, I think his audio is shit.
Your audio is shot, buddy.
He sounds like Short Circuit. Like you remember that movie from the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I threw the YouTube link from tonight's show, and we just ask everybody to go over there and subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video that they're watching. That would be cool if you would do that, because it's free. And if you're listening to my voice right now, you obviously like football enough to listen to a couple of knuckleheads that have mediocre knowledge on football talk about it. So we appreciate that. We have good, maybe
you sweet
mediocre.
You silver tongue devil.
Russell, your acoustic voice is off the chart, man.
Fuck.
I was so upset.
What do you got? What do you got, Woody?
Can you guys hear me?
And now
I can't see nobody.
No, he's got us turned off.
Yeah, we're backstage now. We're all backstage.
You're all backstage, but Russell. Hey, Russell. I messaged you a couple weeks ago and said I loved you and thank you for that win against Penn State.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I actually thought you got hacked, bro.
Now, Mike,
yeah,
I'm hoping for the same result. Don't let me down.
Well, we're doing everything. We're doing everything in our power and then some to win. In case you haven't heard,
even though it's white out, you guys better blue out.
I'll have you know that Michigan spent good money to cheat to win this game. So hopefully,
yeah, no, that my Jim Harbaugh dreams of being our coach is now suffered.
Suffering.
I love Harbaugh as coach of the Bears. That would be great.
Oh, it's my favorite Bears quarterback of all time.
Right.
And he wasn't even that good.
Oh, yeah, now you got Darcy.
He wasn't that good.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
He had the defense. He had the offensive line. He had Perry.
That's
Who was
not
the running
Darcy.
back they screwed? They screwed a running back. What was his name? They gave Perry the ball instead of
Peyton,
instead of Walter Payton. Yeah.
but that wasn't Harbaugh. That was McMahon.
Right.
No, Harbaugh was the quarterback. I know.
I know. But as you know, we suck. After last night's game, making Herbert the goddamn MVP of the league.
I thought that was Lamar Jackson now.
Unbelievable.
You know what?
Flip you off with his giant broken finger as he's throwing touchdown passes.
Well, you know what, Woody? Next week you get the Atlanta Falcons. That's a beatable team. That's a team that the Bears can go in there and win.
No. We play New Orleans next week, Mike. Hey, you're not. Hey, guys.
Minnesota plays Atlanta. Chicago
You guys
plays
aren't
New
gonna.
Orleans, right.
You guys aren't gonna get one past me. I know about my team.
Yeah,
I know who we're playing.
I do too. I know you guys are going to have the number 1 and number 2 pick this year. You're going to free up cap space, and in 2 years, you're going to probably take over the division, and we'll be in second. Probably.
Wow.
You can't blame us for trying.
Yeah. I mean, wow. That's you really threw that out there, didn't you?
I'm old, man. I watch football, and I see you're going to get a new quarterback this year. You're probably going to get I would go with D and then go O-line in the later rounds.
Oh. Well, see, the thing is that I want Russell's boy, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
And See, we were talking about this yesterday on the show about if we're going to get an edge rusher, in the draft anyway, why wouldn't we try to go get Chase Young or Sweat?
Because Chase Young's 30-something years old.
He's 27, 28 years old. I don't know. And he's in Ohio State, and I'll have something to talk to Russell about.
No, go get somebody from Michigan. Then you'll have something to talk to Russell about.
Oh, okay. We'll trade for Aiden Richardson then. That's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and see what's going on. So what do you guys think is going to happen for the trade deadline? Anything?
I think something.
Dan Campbell had a smirk on his face when they asked him about it, and he said, "You're going to have to ask Brad Holmes about that." So I think that they have, and I think if they do something that's going to be major, like I mean, they're going to trade high draft picks. They're going to go get a player, and I talked about it this morning, but I had this weird feeling and suspicion that Max Crosby might not leave Detroit tonight, like.
Ooh, imagine that. Holy shit.
I thought that was Mike's take.
No, that was my take. We've talked about wanting him or Aaron Donald. I could see that happening too.
I want
for the push. Hunter too. Yeah, Hunter. Like something high end. I don't see them doing mid-tier anything.
No. First and third.
I think we like our team where it's at. But I wanted to bring one other thing up because then I have to go because I have to go get ready to go and watch this game. But I'm looking at these inactives through the Pride of Detroit, and Isaiah Buggs and Levi Onwuzurike are inactive. And I heard some people or saw some people put some comments in and say, why is that? So with Buggs and Onwuzurike inactive, that means that Lions will have third-round rookie defensive tackle Broderick Martin active for the first game of his career. So
maybe
Broderick Martin.
Traded, Russ.
What's that?
Maybe they're being traded.
Well, no. Well,
never know.
Why would
are they healthy scratches?
Yeah.
They're healthy scratches, but this is you guys are looking at it in negative. This is not a negative thing. Broderick Martin has been on our practice squad learning the defense, and they now feel that our third-round draft pick, defensive tackle Broderick Martin, is ready to take on a role on the defensive line. So they put Isaiah Buggs down for this game. I don't think that they're going to trade Buggs. You're not going to get anything for Buggs. I mean, you get
package.
But I wouldn't just get rid of him to get rid of him. He's a good blue chipper. You don't just want to throw him to somebody. He's more valuable than what people would pay for him. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so how many sacks do you think we'll have a sack tonight?
I think that Broderick will help in the run game against Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, we heard them. Well, not heard them, but we downed them pretty good last week. If we can beat them by what we did, Detroit will have no problem. Plus, Detroit is on my suicide poll tonight. You guys better win.
Well, I think Broderick Martin, his build creates a problem, and if they taught this build how to play football, I mean, look out. I think that he'll make an impact on Aiden Hutchinson's game more than he'll get sacks. I think he's going to eat a couple people. That's just what he is. He's 350-pound dude. Okay, like this is a dude, man. This is a guy that's 350 pounds of fuck you. Like, just stop. You ain't moving me.
We're wasting Aiden because watch it, man. He's double teamed every time. He still gets away, and then there's a guy there to block him before the quarterback.
We're not wasting Aiden. Listen, Chad, like when pressures are a very good telling stat. Just because he's not getting home a lot, those pressures, because they do lead the NFL in pressures, those pressures will lead to sacks eventually. It's not always just going to be pressures. You know, that's a good telling stat.
He's not getting home because he's.
But they will.
Held up for 3.5 seconds.
But he will. And a guy like Broderick Martin will help Aiden get more one-on-ones.
But he's a D tackle.
Yeah, but he's going to help people that would normally double team Aiden, that are going to have to double team him instead. And Aiden will get one-on-ones more with a guy like Broderick.
Aiden will never see a one-on-one, I don't think.
So Aiden is going to have 3 sacks tonight.
No, he'll be lucky to have 1.
Garoppolo is a statue, Chad. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Chad's got a good. That's a good one. That's good. Let's see what this holds up. I know Chad wants to be wrong on this. He does.
I do.
I mean, he's not going to be like, "Oh my God, Russ, got to be right all the time." Like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm right. I'm glad I'm right. 3 sacks. Let's go.
There you go.
Let's do
it. Remember I said Aiden Hutchinson will lead the NFC North in sacks.
That's right. That's right. You did say that.
Absolutely. And me, like I said, I'm always right. Well, 98% of the time.
Well, currently, the guy I want is leading the NFC North in sacks. So if we trade for Daniel Hunter, we'll have the sacks.
Yeah,
oh
I like
goodness.
that. I like that move too. Well, I'm gonna close him out right here. It's like tomorrow morning, we're definitely going to be talking about this game that's going to be playing here in a minute. NFC North Talk. That's with me, Russell Wayne. Mornings. That's 11 a.m. on the Eastern tip right here. Right now, you are watching NFC North Open Mic. It's more of a couch session. We're here for your feelings. We're here to talk about all the things that make you hurt on the inside and stuff now. Yeah, we want to be able to help you out. But God bless each and every one of you. I'm going to leave you with this, the blessing right there. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord shine his face upon you till we meet again tomorrow morning. We'll talk about this game.
Where
Good luck tonight.
Friday, Russell.
What's going on, Russell Wayne and the Main Event 365 Network? This is Jason Kabinda from the Detroit Lions. Here to give y'all a shout out, man. We appreciate all the support, man. Know you guys are big fans. Know that you guys are rooting for us to take the North this year, and we're going to do just that, man. Appreciate you guys so much. Just want to give y'all a shout out. Y'all have a great day.